All right, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. We went into a buy on GBP USD between this price and the 1.2893, with that being our best entry. Why was that exactly? If you look at the higher time frame, you see GBP USD is clearly just going up. Even if you look at the daily time frame, you see it's in a massive, like, it's kind of bullish. Okay. So anyway, yeah, still a lot of people are selling GBP USD. Okay, but anyway, that again, we had a nice zone on the 4-hour time frame. If we look at this in a 4-hour time frame, we had a nice zone which reacted from here for the sell, for like a sell again, then it broke out, was the first like pullback, and now currently going upwards. If you look at the line chart, you can see like exactly where she reacted from. Like you can pinpoint like this, and you want to be precise when you do like this lines. So this is where she the last chance to buy her from, right? She's doing the same thing here. Anyway, so this is the line chart on the daily as well. You can see from this was a really nice bounce up. So in this current time, the same thing is happening. So let me go back to the 4-hour chart. You want to make your lines kind of like good. Look for points where she's bouncing off from, right here and here. And then you want to go to the candlestick charts. You want to look where there's a nice zone where she reacts nicely from. So we have some accumulation here, and we have a little bit accumulation here on the 1 hour. It's a little bit more clear. So it is definitely possible that she might come back lower and even like give us a nice fake out, come back and then go up. Or it is definitely also possible that she just goes for the stops. You know, you never know. Market is random. You never know. All right. So, but this is a setup I would take every day, because you have the zones, and so you have the zones. You have this nice reaction from. I will go to the lower time frame. I just want to show you also this. She bounces exactly off the 50 EMA on the 4 hour, which means the 200 EMA on the 1 hour, which means the 800 EMA on the 15 minute. Look how nice she bounces off from that. So it's another confluence. Let's go back to a clean chart. That's not it. This one. All right. So anyway, so first bounce, she came down right to our zone and immediately came back up. Now, once you see this going down candle and immediately a 1 hour bar going up, consider this as not a breakthrough, okay? So it's just a railroad track. It's just like going down and going directly up again. So she gave already a nice reaction from this zone. So we were on the live broadcast and we bought her live right here, and I will show you the extra confirmations that we had. And you could have bought her right here also again, right? It's like we're currently like moving still up 30 pips floating profit. Anyway, it's going nicely here. What I wanted to say, oh yeah, right, like lower time frame confirmations, MACD moving up, also probably on the 1 hour. You can see MACD is moving up while price is going down. This just looks like a bear flag, like a bull flag, you know. Nice pullback for the buy. So how I trade this, you know, I'm like from heart, I am really like a scalping and use this technique. It's called wobbling. If you want to look it up, it's from Sean Lucas. Look it up on YouTube. It's just like, okay, you want to have like your zones and your direction and where you want to buy it from, and then you want to have a trading technique or strategy. So my first buy was right here. Like you go until like the recent like highs. Was a nice 20 pip move, came all the way back down, came back to the entry zone, bought her back up 10 pips, bought her back up 10 pips again. So I am already up like 40 pips, okay? And if I have multiple entries, which I do, if I give out a zone, I always put like multiple buy entries, like buy limit here. Every 5 pips, I would put a buy a limit. I even had like my best entry was kind of here. So that's when I say like buy between this and this price, then you want to put buy limits every 5 pips or something. Splitting your ultimate lot size. The first buy limit would be like, you don't want to miss out on this trade, but you know, she can always go lower. And when she's here, you're like, oh, I could have bought her lower, you know. So you want to split up your like ultimate lot size. If you don't want to do it, you could just wait for the best price. That's also possible. But sometimes then you can just miss out on a really nice trade. So then she came all the way back here for the wick fill. Like, look at that. Bought her back up again. We were on the live broadcast right here, and that's when I say like buy it, sell your house, buy GBP USD. Okay, so she went up, came back down again, and she moved all the way back up again. So we catch some nice pips live. Look at this. When she comes back here to the zone, just buy her. Okay, so in total you could have made like 40 pips from this move, another 15 pips, and then another 30 pips. So totaling, that's how I get so many pips in a day. So before the move actually started, I already had like the ultimate the ultimate pip amount in my pocket, all right? And I just like, okay, so the first when she's accumulating, and this is what happened here, right? She's just accumulating for then make it a move. You can just make your money from this phase. You know, it's easy to get in. Like those first 20 pips are really easy. Then holding for me is a little bit harder. So whenever I say like put stop loss and break even, you're never like obligated to do it, you know, because most of the time she just comes back, and that's where I would be buying again. But I'm not always going to send out when I'm be buying. It's just like I will give you the direction and like the higher time frame setup, but it's difficult to give signals just like that. So anyway, you can just like, when I see like kind of this and I have my extra confirmations, you know, MACD moving up, price going down, she's in a zone, just buy her. Also, if you look at the 5-minute charts, volume wick, volume wick. Now, if you look at a 1-minute chart, let's go. And you can see very nice. If you're in a zone and you see this kind of like volume wick, here she didn't give so much of a volume wick, but she did give a really nice one, and that was when we were on the live broadcast, like volume wick here, and she came even lower. And it doesn't matter the color of the volume wick. So this was the first time we bought her. Massive volume wick. Don't look at the color of the volume. You can just put it in one color, but it's just like selling to then buy, okay? So this would be my extra confirmation. So the volume wicks, and then you have the divergence. She's in a zone, just buy her, okay? So I'm not saying she she will not come back. Sure, it's possible she comes back, and if she comes back, she will probably go even lower to get some liquidity, you know, and that would be maybe a nice setup for tomorrow. Who knows? If I still have my confirmations, and it's for sure she can definitely come like over here. If I see my extra confirmations, I will be probably buying her again. So I'm not interested to sell GBP USD until like the 1.3. If I see like confirmations, like maybe some nice breakout and like divergence, and like, you know, already a nice drop back down, we come back up and then drop. No, but for now, for me, it's just like a bull market, right? So anyway, if we buy it from here, or maybe tomorrow, it's possible we might buy her from here. Now if we see like this massive bear candle like that, 4 hour, 1 hour, I will probably not be interested in her buy anymore. Just probably look at another pair. Okay. Um, or anyway, so this is a little bit how I trade. So let me know if you have something for the. I will post also like the live broadcast online in my courses. If you want to take a look at it, it's just like if you go to my profile on Ticker Talker, it's just there in my courses. So you can review the live broadcast, because we also overlooked like Euro GPY, which kind of was really nice. I made this drawing this weekend. She did exactly what I said. Like I made this drawing before this move happened, right? So fake out, come back up right here, and then drop down. So, yeah, it's kind of nice, Euro GPY. I should be trading it more, but you know, kind of like to focus on Euro NZD, GBP NZD, but GBP NZD, let's never talk about her again. We missed our move. Anyway, if you kept her sell, I know some people kept her sell, and they made some like nice amount of pips. Yeah, so a really nice amount of pips. You know, all you want is to like have the direction right, and like the zone. Okay, the zone could have been a little bit better. We should have known this was the high on Monday. Then of course she went for the liquidity. Okay, like last chance to sell her and then drop, which was also the 50% of this accumulation zone that she was before in. A little bit here. Remember when we catch this sell was so nice. Now every time we sold her, it was kind of cool. Sometimes it's really nice to look back at your older trades and then say like, hey, we done a good job so far on her, okay? So anyway, no, for now at this moment, not really interesting to like until I see a really, really, really nice trade setup. Anyway, a lot of the times when she made such a big move, she's gonna just like accumulate and do nothing special, right? All right, so anyway, I wish you a very good night. Let's see what GBP USD brings. Take profit 130 pips, stop loss into break even, and then let's see what she does tomorrow. Oh, she goes right up. She comes back down a little bit lower, shows some rejection, divergence, like maybe little fake out. Bye. Right? So have a safe night. Safe night. Sleep very well, and I will upload the live broadcast because we went through some top-down analysis on it. Okay, so enjoy your time, and let's talk soon.